Well, hello there. Welcome back to Shank's Ranks. Thank you for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, I like to do reviews on some of my favorite 3D and 4K movies, where I like to review the 3D picture and audio quality. Up for review today, I have the recently imported Toy Story 4 on 3D Blu-ray. If you live in the United States, you will have to import this. I got mine from Amazon. I'll leave a link down below in case you're interested. So let's get into the 3D picture quality of this bad boy real quick. So this one has an aspect ratio of 239:1, so you will have the black bars on the top and bottom of your TV screen. It has two different audio options I've noticed for English. We have 7.1 DTS HD Master Audio and 5.1 DTS High Resolution Audio. So depending on if you have a 5-channel or a 7-channel setup, who knows, maybe you might have more, it gives you some options there. So let's get into the picture quality real quick. So I have to say, I saw this in the movie theater with my family, and I was not impressed at all with the 3D. I was hoping that I would be more impressed when I got it on 3D Blu-ray, and I was. It was awesome. It was an excellent movie in 3D. So, real quick, if you're into more of the pop-out effects than you are depth, then you probably won't like it as much. It doesn't have as many pop-outs as I'm used to, but the depth in this thing is sensational. I mean, I'm talking about layers upon layers, especially scenes with landscapes involved. I mean, it looks like there's grass that's just poking up right out of your TV screen as the window just stretches back, and there's just layers and layers. I mean, even from the beginning of the movie, in the dark scenes when it's raining, it just stretches and stretches. I will say for the pop-out effects, there were a few that stood out, and maybe because they used them sparingly, it was a little bit more of a treat. You know, we have that satisfying depth throughout the whole movie, and then bam, there are some pop-outs. I wasn't expecting that, and they did it really well. In the beginning of the movie, it's raining, and obviously with 3D movies, rain and snow and debris and stuff like that usually do a very good job at kind of popping off the screen. So the rain didn't disappoint there, but then I was surprised when Bo Peep puts out her little, I don't know what those things are called, walking sticks? I don't know, her little shepherd's cane thing that she uses for her sheep. Somebody comment down below, because I just can't figure out what the name of that thing is right now. But as soon as she sticks that down to give Woody a hand, that thing just pops right out at you. I was like, whoa, hello. And then throughout the rest of the movie, it's used sparingly too. In the beginning of the movie, there's a scene where Andy's playing with Buzz and Woody, and he's just, whoa, just swinging them around. And I swear, it came this close to making me think that it was going to frame break right there, you know, where the object comes out over the black bars. We didn't get any frame breaking, but, I mean, it was so good. It literally looked like Buzz and Woody were not right up next to your eyes making you go cross-eyed, but definitely looked like they were at an even distance in between your TV screen and where you're sitting on the couch. So it was pretty fantastic. Have you ever wanted to go ziplining? I know I always have. It's on my bucket list. Well, guess what? You can pretend that you're going ziplining. When Bo Peep takes her little cane thing and she goes ziplining down that piece of rope inside the antique store, guess what? It looks like you're right there. It looks like the rope is coming from the audience and stretching down into the TV, and you look like you're right there on the ride. It is fantastic. So, like I said, the depth, consistent all throughout the movie. Pop out, used sparingly, but it's used accordingly. It's done really, really well. The picture is clear, crisp. My TV did a really good job at upscaling the picture to 4K. Never suffered from any brightness issues, even on the dark scenes. We still had that pop, we still had that depth. As far as the audio goes on it, I was very unimpressed with it. Normally, I'm used to turning up the volume on a lot of these Disney mixes, even the DTS tracks, but this one I had to turn it up extra. And even then, there wasn't really much going on as far as panning effects and surround channels are concerned. The only time I ever heard any use from the surround channels was for like the movie's music score. But it was done very low. You didn't hear it that much. With the bass, I'm not sure if there were any scenes in the movie that warranted having loud bass action, but still, it seemed like as if my subwoofer was turned off. The dialogue was clear and crisp. I had no issues there, but like I said, you're going to have to turn up your surround sound receiver a lot. So if I'm going to score everything here, I'd say for the depth of the 3D in this movie, I'd give 5 out of 5 stars. Fantastic depth all throughout the movie. If you're depth lovers, then you're going to love this. Pop-out effects, I'd go with a 3 out of 5 stars for this one. Like I said, it was used exactly where it needed to be used. It wasn't thrown out all over the place, and I feel like because they used it sparingly, you appreciate it a lot more when it does come out. So 3 out of 5 stars for the depth. The audio, I'm going to go ahead and give this one 2 out of 5 stars. Now, if you're wondering if you should get the 4K or the 3D version, I haven't sat down and watched the full 4K disc all the way through. I only skimmed through it. The 4K version is a reference quality 4K disc, I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really good, especially if you have an OLED TV. Well, I'm sure it looks good on any 4K TV. I have a 65-inch OLED that I watch my 4K movies on, and it looks fantastic. But for the preferred viewing method, I have to say, the 4K has nothing on the 3D quality here. If you like movies that look nice and crisp and bright, but also you like to be immersed in it, this is definitely the way to go. Import this today. I'll leave a link below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Thanks, guys.